Welcome to Real Estate with Kim. Every week I'll be sharing information, trends, and market updates on the Northern Virginia real estate market. Buyer and seller educational information and tips based on my years of experience in both up and down markets. So tune in each week to find out my tips for getting the home of your dreams at the best deal the market allows, or maximizing your profits as an investor or seller. So click subscribe and I will see you every week. So this week I'm going to discuss coronavirus specific home buyer tips. There's still a lot of houses coming on the market. We're still getting multiple offers, which means that there are buyers who are needing to move and going out and watching and looking at property, and this is how we make them safe. So some of my suggestions are, first, I would probably put down maybe less money than you normally would unless you have a lot of excess reserves, so that you can have extra money in savings in case there is some sort of catastrophe or situation, like you lose your job, it might not be as easy to find another one as quickly, or you have some health issues and you need extra money for that. The minimum right now that I've seen with my clients is 3% down. Obviously with VA loans for military, if you have a VA eligibility, you can put zero down. If you're putting 20% down, maybe move it to 10 or 10 to 5 or something, just so you have some extra reserves in case of an emergency. Second is that you should sign what we have now. This is called a COVID Addendum, and it gives you flexibility for unforeseeable events. So let's say the governor decides to shut stuff down again and we can't do closings, we need to extend it. Virginia's been, the governor has decided that we are a necessary job, where other states like New York and California, their real estate was shut down for a while. So it just gives you flexibility if someone gets sick or something happens with, let's say, like one of your inspectors, all of a sudden they get sick, they can't do it. So you can extend the closing or extend the contingency periods. So just something you should think about. You can also visit homes at a safe distance. So right now we've been setting up showings where you have an exclusive showing period, like for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour. Whereas before, you could be showing a property and there could be 2, 3, how many ever agents that are showing at the same time. So right now, everyone's having private showings and they're scheduled online through showing time. So there's not as overlap, and people have been pretty considerate, because let's face it, when you're showing a bunch of properties, you never know how long your client's going to stay in one house or another. So you never know how long it's going to take you. So usually, you might be running early, you might be running late, you might be on time. So, if I see another agent there, I just try to stay outside and let them finish, and then I go in. And I also give all my clients these Remax sanitizing kits for showing. So I know at this point everyone probably has their own mask, but it has a mask, it has the gloves, and the hand sanitizer. I have bottles of hand sanitizer too that I give my clients. So this is just something I personally have for my buyer clients. I also put all of these, well, they're not kits like this, but I have shoe covers, bottles of hand sanitizer, and gloves in all my listings. And I instruct all my sellers to leave all the lights on and leave all the doors, like the bathrooms, closets, open, so there's less touching. So not every agent does that, but that's just our COVID policies for our listings. So, and finally, you want to hire an agent who adapts to the changing times, like who has COVID procedures, who understands what's going on, because they are actively selling listings and working with buyers, and they're not just working with like 1 or 2 clients a year, because there's tons of that. So they actively are in the business and in the know of what's going on. And also an agent who has online signing capabilities. So I've had multiple offers on listings, and there's always an agent who's like, oh, I have to go to my client's house and I won't be able to do that till they get off work at like 8 or 9 o'clock. And, you know, and I already have 2 very, very solid offers. So I don't really have time to wait for them to go get signatures and then fiddle with a scanner and all that stuff. And then sometimes the copies aren't great and stuff. So a lot of times people are missing out, and I don't think they realize it because their agents aren't equipped, because they haven't changed with the time. And there is no reason to not have online signing. It's free through our association, so there's no cost with it. And also there's now an app too that we use when we show property, and you get up to the property and you open the app and it knows, you know, pretty much what house you're at, and you just hit it and you get the. And I've had agents who are like, oh, I don't have that. I'm just using my key card still. And then like for whatever reason their key card won't update, or they don't have internet or whatever, so it doesn't work on the lockbox. So they're ill prepared, and then their clients can't see the house, or they're calling me to try to give them a code, like a 1 day. We have 1 day codes. So I mean, I would just be really, like, I stress constantly, it really matters who you work with, because you need an aggressive agent who is looking out for your best interests and has all the technology and so forth to get your offers in on time and put you in the best position to get the house that you're looking for. So anyways, that's all for this week, and I will hopefully see you next time.